And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill, Joe Musgrove. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. So in now for Colorado, Harold Castro.
First pitch, 640.
Left-hand hitter waits.
1-1.
And now 2-1. That's a slider for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Got him. Now one away. Now batting Jurickson Profar.
29. Jurickson Profar.
That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike one. Musgrove, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Next pitch is outside. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2- or 3-run homer.
And a pitch. And it's 1-1. Late on that fastball.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Here's a 1-2. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in San Diego, getting the nod on the mound, Austin Gomber. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now it's going to be Xander Bogaerts. That hits the dirt, 1-0. When you look at Xander, he has all the tools to anchor a World Series lineup.
Yeah, he's one of those rare talents. He's got power at the plate, discipline to go along with it. Oh, and if he gets on, he's got the speed. This guy's a great combo, and he's an RBI machine.
And now the lefty. Bogarts started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's a swing, according to umpire Matthew Ross. Goes down looking.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball is going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Jake Cronenworth stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Now the 0-1. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Next offering misses. And that is ball one.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Hit weakly on the ground. McMahon whips it to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, the home run a big part of the equation when it comes to this offense, Singy. They're one of the better clubs in the league in terms of putting runs up via the homer.
Yeah, and that makes them even more dangerous because they're going to get their hits, but they're also going to get those home runs and have runners on base, which is multiple runs out of one swing. So, yeah, you really have to try to manage a team like this and keep them contained. You can't give up extra outs, whether that be via an error or a walk.
Juan Soto in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch.
3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Manny Machado in the San Diego on deck circle. And that's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
And now it's Manny Machado, 4th on the National League RBI leaderboard. That misses, and that's ball 1. Soto leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0.
No strike.
And that skips in the dirt. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Hits the fence. He scores all the way from first. A terrible job getting it back to the infield, and it cost them a run.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
And next is the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. In there for strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Bryant on a dead sprint. Snags it on the run. And the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. Back here at Petco Park. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant.
Well, Chris, baseball fans remember Chris Bryant winning the World Series in 2016, but Cub fans still remember Bryant's throw across the diamond to make it official. He recorded the final out in that rainy Game 7. Oh, 1 down. Ball 1 there. Musgrove was originally picked in the first round of 2011 by the Blue Jays, but now a San Diego kid who grew up in Grossmont and got a chance to pitch for his hometown team in the playoffs in 2022. The 1-1.
Yeah, it's really been fun watching him develop as a major league pitcher with the Astros as part of that 2017 World Series championship team. It was kind of an afterthought, but after being traded and bouncing around a little bit, he really found himself and became a dominant pitcher in the game.
The line to kick the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. And now the count is even.
It's a good take.
Pitch misses outside. Full count now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Here's the 0-2. Hit hard. That gets through.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now here's Nolan Jones. That one outside. Ball 1. And the slider just misses.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next offering is down low. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Next for Colorado, Zach Veen. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. He will score. It's 1-1.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. One's in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. And the batter now, Elias Diaz. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Two on, 1 out. And that one fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. Righty delivers. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one out to right. Myers under it. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. And now the runner will score from third on the wild throw.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So 2 down now. And here is Jackson Holliday. Hitless in 4 at bats yesterday. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Pulls that one foul. You'll one. Foul ball there. Here comes a pitch. That one missing inside. All right, Singy, how about some trivia? Who's the only guy to reach when Joe Musgrove threw a no-hitter?
I don't know.
Joey Gallo. He hit him with a pitch early in the game. That no-hitter for Musgrove, it was the first no-hitter in Padre history. It was only his second ever start with the team. Left-hand batter waits. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Rockies 2 and the Padres 1. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second. Stepping in for San Diego, Austin Nola.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Late swing, fouled off. And a 1-1. That one is upstairs. And another ball. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And here it comes. Now a fly ball to right center. It gets down, a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap. But I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
Here's Elvis Andrus. And first offering is fouled off. Nola gets his lead at first with nobody out. Slice to right. Bryant brings it in. One away.
Batting it, the right field.
Will Myers now. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We played 2 full. It's the Rockies 2 and the Padres 1. Top half of the 3rd inning, and here's the first baseman, Harold Castro. Castro measures 5 feet 10 inches, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And there's a strike.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500-plus home runs, 3,000-plus hits, and a triple crown.
Started to swing, held up. And he deals. Fouled off. He was late. Next pitch in the dirt. 2-2. And the right-hander deals. And now the count filled up 3-2. The pitch. That one laced to center and a base hit. Next to hit for the Rockies, Jurickson Profar. Went down on strikes his first time through. 0-1.
All these Rockies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next pitch is popped up. And there's one down.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Here's Charlie Blackmon. His first at bat was a strikeout. First pitch, and he just misses. Blackman, multi-time All-Star, hitting third in the lineup, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. And a pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2.
You know, Boog, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there.
Oh, look at this. Fires to second for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 2 and the Padres 1. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And now here's the speed threat, outfielder Trent Grisham. Gomber back to work.
Ball.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fought off foul. The pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
No, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Bogarts at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Struck out looking in his first at bat. Bogarts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. The lefty, the 1-0. Fouled off left side. The 1-1. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. The wind and the pitch. On the ground. And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. The throw into second, and he'll pull into second safely.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Grounded out his first time up. And he hits a ground ball right side. That takes care of Cronenworth.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now it's Juan Soto. The walk and a run scored his first time.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bogarts at third with 2 away. Next pitch is outside.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And that's a strike.
I think it was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
That one to first. And it gets by him. And now the runner will score from third on a wild throw. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Here's Manny Machado now. Doubled his first time up. In there, and it's 0-1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. This one in the air right field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
The 1-2. High fly ball down the left field line. Profar makes the play, and that will end the inning. Padres with a run-scoring double, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. Now it's the right fielder, Chris Bryant.
Well, Boo, Chris Bryant, a kid who accomplished a lot right away getting to the big leagues. Former number 2 overall pick, won the Rookie of the Year, was named the MVP in 2016, winning a World Series with the Cubs over a 100-year drought. Man, you can't start your career much better than that.
And the 0-1. Popped up. Cronenworth pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Then there's one down.
The batter, number 24, second baseman,
Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. Singled and scored his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Hard hit left side. Whips it across, and that quickly 2 away. Now the third baseman, Nolan Jones. He walked and came around to score his first time up. And that's in there for strike 1. And the righty deals. And that one is inside ball 1. Swing and a pop up. Andrews makes the play, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Back here in San Diego, bottom 4. So here's the Padres DH, Nelson Cruz. And a pitch. Just missed.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Started to go at the 2-1. Appeal down to first. And Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. And a foul ball. And the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch. And it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
And now it's Austin Nola. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that misses off the outside edge. The 1-0.
Ball. Down.
And downstairs. That one finds the zone. And now 3-1. Knocks it down. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Elvis.
Here's the second baseman, Elvis Andrus. 0 for 1 so far. And fouled off. On the ground to short, Holiday. Gathers and throws to first. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Score remains 2-2. New inning getting started. Now here is Zach Veen.
Zach Veen.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Rockies just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Grisham makes the catch, and there's one down.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
And now it's Elias Diaz. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
1 strike.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Jackson Holiday.
So digging in, Jackson Holiday. First time up was a pop out. Swing and a foul straight back. Yo, 1. And that one off the outside edge.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And strike 2.
2 strikes.
Next pitch is in the dirt. It's 2-2. And that's too high. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
The pitch. Started after it. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Rockies are down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Will Myers. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That one drifts inside. And the 1-0 misses low.
2-0.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Holiday under it. Puts it away for the out.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Caught looking his first time up. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Ball 1.
And takes low for ball 1.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Near the fence. Castro makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Back to the top of the lineup, it's Xander Bogaerts now. And that one ripped into right, and it goes just foul.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Here's the 0-1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Chris, Xander Bogaerts has turned into one of the best hitting shortstops in all of baseball. He's made the All-Star team 4 times, 5 times a Silver Slugger, and Bogey's won a couple of World Series too. Oh, 0-2 now. Right side. McMahon fires over to first. Bogaerts retired. Inning over. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Through 5. All even at 2-2. And welcome back. All set for the top of the 6th. Harold Castro stands in.
Castro.
Yeah, from the time that he got to the big leagues, just looked very polished, was able to settle in there with the Boston Red Sox with a very good lineup, not a whole lot of pressure, but he had some quality at-bats even in the World Series in his rookie season. So no surprise at all that he's developed into the superstar that he is today.
And it's even up. Next one off the plate inside. And that's ball 2. And there's a ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to him, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. He stays alive. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is gone. The Rockets one to right. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So in now for Colorado, Jerks and Profar.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate. Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Profar, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Next pitch way upstairs. Bullpen activity starting up now. Drew Pomerantz, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Krismat, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Ball and a strike. And that one fouled off.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And that one almost got him. Ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So Bob Melvin out of the dugout, and he's ready to make a move. Joe Musgrove is done in this one, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Drew Pomerantz. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Now it's Charlie Blackmon. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Kicks and deals. Center field. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Here's Chris Bryant now. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And now the lefty Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Profar, the lead runner at second. Blackman at first with no outs. Next offering is in for a strike. Here comes a pitch. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Next for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. To the right side, and it gets by him.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Now the base is loaded, big opportunity for them to break this game open.
So bases loaded with one away. Next to hit for the Rockies, Nolan Jones. There's a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next pitch misses, and 1-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swings and misses, and it's 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The pitch. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. And the 2-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Zach Bean, the next to hit.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
That one in there across the letters.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Left-hand hitter waits. There's the strike. Not close with that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And now Elias Diaz.
1-0.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's in there. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 2 outs. That one ran inside, almost got him. The pitch. He goes down looking. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rockies 4 and the Padres 2. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th. Now the number 2 hitter, Jake Cronenworth. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Castro takes it to the bag, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Now the youngster Juan Soto. In there for strike 1. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Singy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, with just 1 free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
High fly ball, right field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Machado. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the 1st. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. That's in there. Strike 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Here's a 1-1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Fielding for the wall. Makes the catch and foul ground. Padres down in order. Still down by a count of 4-2.
Tell me what you want, what you really.
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Tim Hill.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Jackson Holiday now at the plate. The pitch. And that one in the air center field. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's 1 down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
So in now for Colorado, Harold Castro. He had a big swing back in the 6th. The solo shot that figures into this game in a pretty big way right now.
Yeah, that was a big swing of the bat, and he's going to be looking for more, trying to add on to this lead right here.
First offering misses the mark. They say you win.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Left-hand batter waits. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jurickson Profar. Ball 1, no strikes. And a pitch. And a count 1-2. And a pitch. That misses, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now it's filled up.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Fly ball down the line. And that one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. Throws off target as he slides in with a double.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Chuck Nasty. Just off the inside edge. Profar at second with 2 down. That's hard hit on the line. This looks like extra bases, and that's going to roll to the wall. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for these guys. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
The batter, number 24, second baseman,
Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two on, 2 outs. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
The 2-2 stays alive. First and second, 2 down. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Blackman coming home. Grisham fires it to the plate, but it's offline. And they're up by 4.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Seth Lugo gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Lugo.
So 2 on with 2 away. Nolan Jones will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right-handed reliever.
Hey.
Base hit, left center field. Here comes Bryant around third. He'll score. It's 7-2.
I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Here's the center fielder, Zach Veen. That one inside, and that's ball 1. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. And the next pitch is way outside. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And here it comes.
Oh, that's 6 out.
Elias Diaz up next. And he deals. And that'll load the bases.
Perfect.
The catcher, number 35.
Elias Diaz getting ready to hit. He struck out with the bases loaded his last time. Another opportunity with the sacks packed right here. That one misses. Ball 1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
The next offering misses. 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
1 strike.
Slapped foul. Bases loaded. 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. Two upstairs. 3-2 now. That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run. Base is full, 2 gone. Jackson Holliday digs in now. In there, and it's 0-1. And a curve drops in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swing and a ball popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. So they do get 4 runs across, but they end up leaving the bases loaded. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Rockies 8 and the Padres 2. Back here at Petco Park. And now the DH, Nelson Cruz. Gomber back to work. And that one clips the corner. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Lucas Gilbreth getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Valdez, the right-hander, also getting loose. And now the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Nola, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Of course, little bro Aaron, one of the top starters in baseball. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to third. Jones to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Now it's the second baseman, Elvis Andrus. That one's in there, 0-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That's a hit, and that extends the inning.
Now you took it.
Will Myers, the next up for the Padres. Right side. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
I think he's having some mixed emotions down there at second base, and I wouldn't blame him for being a little frustrated with the ball hopping over the wall. I mean, that at bat was good enough to produce a run, but instead the automatic double halts the lead runner at third, and just sort of a bittersweet at bat.
Digging in, Trent Grisham. They say it went.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. And the 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. And the Padres waste a chance. Padres leave a pair, and it's still 8-2. Welcome back. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the first baseman, Harold Castro.
Harold Castro.
And the right-hander back to work. Just off the outside edge. And a foul ball left side. Check swing, went around. Now 1-2. And now 2-2.
2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Profar stands in now and watches strike one.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
The 0-1. That one catches the corner. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So a man aboard. Next to hit, Charlie Blackmon. That hits the dirt. 1-0. Profar leads off first with one away. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Good eye right there.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Two now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Man at first, Chris Bryant, the next to hit. Pitch is in there. Strike one. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Next offering misses down and away. The 1-2. And a curve misses outside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So one left for Colorado. They lead at 8-2.
Tick-tock with the time on the clock. You've been here wasting my time. Boy, you need to stop asking me 21 questions, going back and forth. Think playing tennis, you 1 minute, about to start up a war. Gala, acting goofy like.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Lucas Gilbert.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now.
For the Padres, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And a pitch. That one missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. In the air out towards right center. Bryant moves under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Justin Lawrence, the young right-hander, up and throwing. The 0-1. Just off the outside part of the plate.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
In the dirt. Diaz gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
That splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Here's Juan Soto. In there for strike one. The wind of the pitch. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. This one pretty well decided at this point. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 8 and the Padres 2. And welcome back. Here's the second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival to take your game to another level.
The pitch. There's a strike. And ball one. Line drive, base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now, Nolan Jones. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Line drive, and that's just foul. And the righty deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And now the center fielder, Zach Veen. And that drops in for a strike. And it's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, and 2 now. And that's downstairs and outside. McMahon stands at first with 1 out. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That's down and in. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. And another ball. And he walked him.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
2 on with 1 out. Now the Rockies catcher, Elias Diaz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And that's too high.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
Next pitch is popped up.
Infield fly. Batter's out.
The batter, the shortstop, Jackson Holiday.
So first and second with 2 outs. Jackson Holiday digging in for the Rockies. On the ground, out to short. They take the force out, and that is that. So they strand a pair. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Rockies 8 and the Padres 2. Back here at the ballpark, here's Manny Machado to start it off. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And now it's even up.
1-1.
And there's a ball.
2-1.
Here's a 2-1. The other way. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So now here's the DH, Nelson Cruz. Gilbreth, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2017. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses, and a count 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Veen running hard for it. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Austin Nola, the next up for the Padres. Good eye right there.
Ball 1, no strike.
Two balls, no strikes to count. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Kicks and fires. Swings through that one for strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Man, that's a tough time to hit someone. Is he trying to do too much? Probably. He was just so close to getting that strikeout.
Andrews at the plate and takes high there. Line drive, base hit. Cruz around third. Now a long throw home and in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
So digging in now for San Diego, Will Myers. And that's in there for strike 1. High in the air, out to right. Bryant moves under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. And it's 8-4.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner in third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Stepping in for San Diego, Trent Grisham.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. First offering misses the mark.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Andrews, the runner at first with 2 gone.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
Down to their final strike. Pitch misses inside. 2-2. Two and 2.
3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Xander Bogaerts in the on-deck circle. And now the lefty. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And our final here today, 8-4 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
For our ball game tonight, for the victorious Rockies, 8 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Padres, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.